back from the left.
Person when I Jamila talk, I'm represent for Encore sound. Them for know the thing when I select a kid.
To the west side, girl, let's ride, let's ride.
I beat the up. I beat the up. I beat the
Yes.
Yeah. I want it, I really need it. Take a girl down, cause I know she really need it. Yeah, I get her than she ever been.
We live, baby.
Tell all her friends, I'm like, okay.
Shout out to ladies that know how to handle it out there. Shout out to ladies that don't run from it when they in the bed.
Lick the bottom lip, baby girl, you gon' bite it. Arch that back, make that clap. Make the
Call us up right now, 516-945-9099.
Tell me what it is. Show me what
we're gonna talk about black media today.
Your body tastes good to me. Put it on my tongue, fill me on up. Put it in your I beat the
You seen that movie Get Out? It's a lot of topic on that movie right there.
She ain't got to tell me she want it. She know I know that she with it. She moaning grown when I get it. She told me look it, I did it.
What's a ma to a king? What's a king to a god? What's a god to a non-believer who don't believe in anything? Will he make it out alive? Alright. No church in a while.
Tears on the mausoleum floor. Blood stains the Coliseum doors. Lies on the lips of a priest. Thanksgiving disguised as a feast. Rolling in the Rolls Royce Corniche. Only the doctors got this, I'm hiding from police. Cocaine seats, all white like I got the whole thing bleached. Drug dealer chic. I'm wondering if a thug's prayers reach. It's pious, for God loves pious. Socrates asks who's biased, we are seek. Off Plato, screech. I'm out here balling, I know you hear my sneaks. Jesus was a carpenter, Yeezy, lay beats. Overflow, the Holy Ghost, get the hell about your seats. Preach.
Human beings in a mob. What's a mob to a king? What's a king to a god? What's a god to a non-believer who don't believe in anything? Will we make it out alive? Alright. No church in a while.
I done fell for your way, baby. I know, girl, but and I know from the first time I seen your love, you got me, baby. Even though, girl, I know that I would fall for you, you got to know that everyone falls. Oops, I done fell so deep, baby. Oops, I want you for me, baby. Oops, I want you for me, baby. Oops, I done fell so deep.
Person when I Jamila talk, I'm represent for Encore sound. Them for know the thing when I select a kid. Could we them around with?
You see me, I be working. saw me by that work. When you walk a line. I'm in the cafe, drive me a dessert. No time to have you lurking. You make a walk, now you don't like it. You know I dealt with you the nicest. Nobody touched me in a righteous. Nobody text me in a crisis. I believed all of your dreams are duration. You took my heart, and my keys, and my visions. You took my heart, I must leave a decoration. You mistaken my love, I brought for you a foundation. All that I wanted from you was to give me something that I never had, something that you never seen, something that you never been. But I wake up and that ain't nothing's wrong. Just get ready for work. You see me, I be work. You see me do me dirt. So me better work. Every pussy must work. Every pussy must work.
Mix on them.
Work hard. 'Cause if you're not working, you gotta be loafing. And if you're not loafing, then brother, you gotta be joking. You must work and don't be a jerk. Every pussy must work. Work hard. Hanging out on street corners when you should be at school. That will make you a rich man. That will make you a fool. Every pussy must work. Work. Every pussy must work. Work hard. Working is a thing that you should love. Working is a thing that everyone should love. Every pussy must work. Every pussy must work. Work hard. Got to have some ambition. Keep your spirit alive. Don't go making excuses. Just get out there and try. Every pussy must work. Work. Every pussy must work. Work hard. You got to work. 'Cause if you're not working, you gotta be loafing. And if you're not loafing, brother, you gotta be joking. You just work. Work. Every pussy must work. Work hard. Money isn't religion. You won't get it for free. Crime is not the solution. Open your eyes and see. Every pussy must work. Work. Every pussy must work. Work hard. Working is a thing that you.
No more pain. No more pain. No more. I don't know just how long this will last, but all I know, this feels like forever. It's only a fool who would blind his own eyes, pretending not to see that you're a winner. No more pain in my heart, no more sorrow in my life, no more running up and down. In you I've found help and your joy to my soul. My nights are no longer cold. I'll wait for you down the road, forever my friend. You deserve standing ovation. Can one woman be so sweet? Have mercy.
Never wanna fall in love. Never wanna fall in love with you.
I'm open and love.
Never wanna care so much. Never knew I love your touch, but I do. 'Cause you're my winner. You do things to my inner
Dicky.
emotions. Yes, you do.
Dicky.
You take first prize. Being with you is so nice. I am so glad that you are in my life. Come follow me now, yeah.
Over the dicky, the girls are going bad. Any of them no get it, well them react man. Over
the dicky, the girls are gone bad. You know them no get it when them react. Watch it. I open the dicky. Jackie gets there and get one up with a seat. Bad, look sweet, heart nice, but them a give the God. Now run no risk when it come to them rock.
Education, inspiration. I don't know say you're not depend on man. Shout it big and bold. I independent
Yo.
But that
we live, baby. We live. Strong Island Radio. Strong Island Radio, Keep It 100 Radio Show. Shout out to everybody rocking with us. Are you up? Can we hear you?
I don't know. Yes, I'm here.
There we go.
There
we go. Driven Books in the building. How you doing, man?
I am well. I am blessed. It's been a little rough. You felt that lately? Like you just doing your thing and then just stuff is just trying to get in the way.
That's the devil. Get back,
yeah,
devil.
You better say it. You better let it know. And I'm greater than him, so
of course
I had to be reminded because he was trying to mess up my flow, trying to get in my victory dance, victory shine.
Now, how do you feel that happened? Like what? Give me the scenario, the situation of where you felt like the devil was just coming in there.
Relationships.
Oh, the guys out there. Y'all better not be hurting Driven's heart out there, y'all. Or we coming for you.
No, I have such a big heart for people. I don't know when to, I guess, step aside and let God do his thing. And I felt like this is just actually, hey, boom, somebody watching, you might need this. Sometimes you just got to let people grow by themselves. You're not anybody's mother. You're not anybody's God. You're not anybody's babysitter. And so you got to realize that anytime you're in a relationship that makes you feel like it's a burden instead of a companion in your journey, it ain't it. It ain't it because what's going to happen? Go ahead. What's going to happen is it's going to deplete you. And I was starting to look all crusty and rusty. And I was just like, what's
and just falling back.
And he started looking all bomb. I'm like, you look good. You shining because I can't take all the credit. But I knew that my life and my light around him was like, bringing him up. But sometimes, like I said, people have to find that for themselves. It's, it's an insecure thing. Like, and even for me, sometimes you got to stop trying to be Mrs. Fix-It or Mr. Fix-It. Like, you got to appreciate the person.
You know what it is? It's like some people feel like when they're together, well, I feel like when you're together with someone, you have to bring that person up as well as that person bringing you up. There's no reason why it should be a one-sided thing where you're making him better and nothing's happening for you, It should... Let
me clarify it because I was learning from him. It's not that he was not doing for me. I can't say that. But I realized because sometimes you can get to a place in life where it's just you time. It's not relationship time. And I felt like God was trying to let me know this is time for you to step out and do your entrepreneurship, to do what you need to do. And right now, this relationship is actually holding you back because you're investing your time in that when you're supposed to be
focusing on you,
focusing and birthing. Because I'm in the beginning stages of everything, birthing everything that I have to do, and then getting established, and then that person being able to come. And I'm trying to have it like my way. Sometimes I'm like, but he cute, and I'm cute too. Like,
so
we
nobody
want
to. Exactly. That's the problem. Like, a relationship is supposed to be two people coming together to overcome life's obstacles. People don't understand that. You guys come together and you work together to be better. There's no reason why y'all should be fighting and making it harder for each other.
And that's what it was because it wasn't meant to be. If you have to, in the beginning stages, if you have to constantly explain things that are not, there's no explanation needed, then it's not right. The only time that you should feel like you need to explain anything is like, oh, this is what I'm trying to do. This is where I'm trying to go. This is what, let's be here. Not, when it's business time, you can't get jealous. Like, I'm a beautiful female. You can't be who that in the what?
That comes down to a man being secure with himself. You have to know, this is my woman. She's coming back home to me at the end of the day. There's no reason why I should be worried.
Looking all glossy on the photo shoot. I'm coming to you. I'm coming home to you.
So let's hear that scenario. I want to know what happened there. I'm curious now.
Well,
so you on the photo shoot? What happened? Let me hear it.
It's just like he was cool with that, but then he started saying like certain things like, oh, when I was doing pictures for my shop on Poshmark, because I sell things on there, and there was like a bodysuit picture, and I had to show the back, and the back was like a thong, but I wasn't trying to show my butt.
Oh.
Whoa. I'm not trying to. No,
Somebody pull up those pictures. Call us up right now with those pictures. 516-945-9099.
No, I was not trying to do any of that. But he tried to be all like, oh, I'm only going to take up to here because it's inappropriate.
What? Come on now. See, that's when you got to get professional, man.
But and that I did. And you know what? It wasn't that. It was like he was when I tell you amazing person, and I started to irk him too because I was trying to like fix him. And it was like, no, like this is not supposed to be like that. Right now, you're supposed to be focused on you, and you're blocking him from focusing on what he needs to be doing. And so that was one thing. And then it just seemed like I have to move. I was telling Choco that. He was like, if you need any help. I was like, all of a sudden, I had my landlord basically attack me because he wants to pay. You know, he was just greedy. And I respect him. But it was kind of like, once again, like everything was just coming at me. Like, you got to change environments. You got to break up. It's like literally in 2 days, everything started falling apart.
Now, do you feel when all this is happening, did you ever feel like giving up, or did it motivate you
my gosh.
to be better and keep pushing and keep fighting?
Let me tell you, one of my girls, yes, Tiff Tammy, I see you. I see you watching live stream. When I tell you today, I walked into church crying. You see how beat this face is? When I walked in there, I could not even lift my head. I'm going to keep it real because you guys think this is nobody. You know what it is? Because people think radio hosts, co-hosts, people that do photo shoots, people that design their own clothing don't have struggles. Like real life sugar honey I see that blows up. I walked into like my dance ministry. I could not even dance. I was like, Jesus, who? I'm not feeling that. I feel like I actually said I give up because I felt like too much stuff was happening. And they literally, this is why I said relationships, because when you have the right ones, they remind you of who you are in the moment you need it the most. They're not going to be a hater.
Wait, say that again. For everybody listening, that's some great advice. Say that again so they can hear you.
They're going to remind you, like I said, when you have the right relationships.
Right relationships.
When you need it the most, they're going to remind you of who you are. And they're going to, at a time of your weakness, they're going to be your strength. So at that time, I was like, I didn't even say anything. They were like, come here, baby. Come here, baby. I literally hovered. I've never had that, which was a blessing. I've never had that. And I try to establish that in things that I'm doing, as in sisterhood, like when I have my event. Because women, I don't want to go sidetracked with my recap, but women are not as supportive. And for me, I've had to do a lot of things on my own. If it's not my best friend or my sister, stepping in sometimes. But it's like, some hardcore stuff I had to face on my own, and there's a lot of women who face rape, face molestation, face abuse, face all these different things on their own, or feel like that, like giving up because too much trauma has happened to them.
What do you feel? Like you said already, there's great relationships you can have with people to help them, remind them who they are, and help them become better. What other advice can you give those women or anybody out there that feels like giving up? What can you tell them to make them feel like don't give up? This.
Well, the first and foremost, faith. Like there's things that you're going to need something that's higher than you to get you through the very moment. Like for me, if I didn't have faith, I don't know where, I wouldn't be here. I wouldn't be looking so cute. I wouldn't be myself. And I'm so serious.
Notice she said that, people all live.
Yes, because I know sometimes I feel like, oh my God, I'm not that cute. There's a lot of society has this, an image. And even though sometimes I fit in that image, I wouldn't know who I am if I didn't have somebody that told me, like, nobody can be you because you're Brooke. You were created for a purpose. Like, it reminds me, like, wait a minute, why am I tripping? Like, there's only me. And there's somebody who's looking out for me and helping me. It gives me hope. That's the biggest word. Faith brings hope. Yeah. If you don't have hope, when you go through, because everybody, rich, poor, I've talked to so many people who told me stories that you would literally flip out. That they've went through some things that they couldn't carry themselves, that they literally had to rely on God to get them through those situations.
Listen, God is a powerful person. Like, people, if you don't know your God, know your God. Find out who God is and bring him close to you. He's waiting with open hands for you.
And that's another thing, because a lot of God people, I guess, they make it about religion. I'm not a religious person. I have a personal relationship with God. Yes, I go to church. Yes, I dance on a dance ministry. But as you can see, I'm completely free and I'm completely myself, because I don't look at everybody else's process and say, oh, that's what I need to do. I talk to God for myself, and it's a conversation I have every single day where I'm like, Lord, what's up? Sometimes, like the other day when I was going through it, some people might call this sacrilegious or something. I was like, what the is going on? God, what is going on? Like, can you let me know what's going on? And he was like, you jacked up because of relationships. Like, you know, and you got to let that go. And once I did it, I kept being stubborn about it, because I was like, oh my God, no, it's not that. Yes, it is that. Because look what happened. Reflect on what happened to you. What went wrong the last couple of weeks? What's going on? You're in the middle of a transition, but what's going on? What was the starting of disaster, basically?
Where did the fuse light?
Where did the fuse light? And I realized it was that relationship. And then from there, things were going to happen anyway. But that made me weak. So when the other stuff came, it was like my strength was so limited that I had to, like, I felt like giving up, because it was too much at one time.
Now, are you still in this relationship? Or?
No, I am not. And we went our separate ways, and God bless him. I know he's going to do major things. You know, I bless everybody, because he came into my life and he taught me so many things. Do not hate on the people that came into your life and sometimes wreaked havoc, because those very people will teach you something that you need to know about yourself. Mm-hmm. It showed me where I was, and also shows me how strong I am. You know?
Now, seeing that this relationship is over.
Yeah.
Are you going to continue to look for other relationships, or this is where Driven Book says, I'm focusing on me?
Didn't I just tell you, y'all, that it's time to get this money, get my hair everything juicy.
There we go.
So that when Loverboy comes, he's going to be like, oh, you don't need me. Mm-hmm. No, I don't. Nope. I want you, but I don't need you. I got this. And not only that he can be secure in that, like, oh, she's going to hold down my kids if anything happens to me. And that's the same thing I want. Like, what? You're a woman of virtue. Like, you got this. If I need you to, babe, we're about to lose a mortgage. Hold up. I got 10 G's in the savings account. I got you. You know, that, and I haven't. I'll be honest. I was like struggling. I'm cute and I'm getting it together and I'm focused, but I felt like that's why it's not there yet. It's all in the building. Like, I'm all in the, like, oh, okay, we get in there. So me trying to put a relationship in that now, I'm not, that's why I said, faith will help you see what you need. Because there's some relationships where you broke, you don't have it, and the person comes in your life and helps you. God brings them to help you. But for me, it's the opposite. I need to be alone to produce what I need to do.
There you go.
And that's why I said, you gotta know.
Some people gotta find themselves first before they can love. They gotta love themselves before they can love other people.
Yes. And
simple as that.
And like I said, the difference, I know, because I have a connection with my higher power. He's very clear to me. And when he knew I needed the strength, when I saw you had strangers talk to me, when I walked into that church and I felt like I couldn't go anymore, I was like, I can't do this. I'm not even going to go. I wanted to give up on everything. You guys were not about to see me tonight. And I went to that church. I didn't even go to the people I know. I was sitting in there trying to hide in the back because I got there late, so I couldn't even dance. I was like, I can't even, no, I'm not even going to bother them. How about one of them just out of the blue came to the back for some reason they had to go get something. They were like, Brooke, you okay? And I was like, no, I'm not. I'm not okay.
Just let it out. Let it out, baby.
And not only that, I was so ashamed that I wasn't okay.
You can't be ashamed.
Because you know why? And I got to be real, because some of us think that we always got to have it together. I'm that person for people. So when I needed, I felt like, okay, I'm not used to someone being there, but I also didn't want to admit I needed help. Because it was going to have me super vulnerable. Mm. So when she came up to me, I knew that was him helping me out. Of course. And she was like, you come to the back right now. We about to pray. And they did. When I tell you they all started crying, it was like, I felt like energy, I'm not in this alone.
There's something about energy that people got to understand. When your energy's down, people feel it. they feel your energy. And that's a powerful thing. Like, you got to make sure your energy is where it needs to be so people can feel it and people can help you bring your energy higher. You know
and we are back. When I tell you, I left that church like, all right, hey, and I went to work, and it was just like a slow, like, you back, you coming back, you back, and like I said, I'ma just say this about the person. I really did care for you, and you're probably watching this because my exes, they know what it is.
Yep, they watching.
They know
you
that.
Messed up, man.
No, you know what? It just wasn't meant to be, and I wish you the best with your life, and God bless you and all that you're doing. But yeah, like, that's it. Like, go time. Do what you got to do.
So let's move on from that negative energy. We took that, crumple it up, threw it in the trash. Driven's back. She's herself, looking pretty, looking good. You know what I'm saying?
You.
So what's coming up? You got anything coming up? Any
I do.
events?
I have a Master Beauty class that I'm going to be teaching in April 2nd at Elf Walt Whitman Mall. I'm going to be doing that. I'm possibly hosting for someone right next to me.
Yes.
April 20, what is 26th?
April 22nd. 22nd.
22nd. Oh,
It's a
okay,
Saturday.
cool.
It's a Saturday. All right, people, is going to be at White Diamond. I'm teaming up with the All-Star Show. That's the show right before us on a Sunday. It's going to be something big. It's going to be major. Of course, Driven's going to be there. Choco's going to be there. Selected Kid's going to be on the bill. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be in White Diamond. I think it's in Roosevelt or Hempstead, one of those spots. But it's going to be, it's a sexy spot. It's beautiful. So it fits all of our criteria.
Yes.
You could come in, you could look good, you could dress up.
You know, I'm going to come in there like with a gown, like,
there you go. Like, you know what I'm saying? So look out for that. April 22nd, people. It's going to be crazy. It's going to be beautiful. It's going to be a movie. All right?
Yeah, and talk about your clothing, because I'm trying to model for you with all this good stuff on here.
We got women clothing too. That's I've been trying to get you. Some of my dad had some of my jogger pants for the women, you know, because I know you got the curves. Going to fit you nice, you know what I'm saying? So ladies,
slim
look,
thick.
if you look if you look on www.canteachthis.com, LA, just put up one of the hoodies right there in the hats. Also, if you have pictures going forward, bring them. You know, we could put some of your makeup line. Oh, you didn't have a makeup line, right?
No, not yet.
Not yet.
Yeah, you better speak that into existence.
Into existence,
you
right?
got a raging bull. Come on. Come on, Jesus.
Exactly. So if you're looking right now on the live screen, that's the Can't Teach This snapbacks. We got the hoodies. We got everything up there. We got ladies clothing. Everything, man, and the brand is just gonna continue to grow. Right now, I'm actually trying to set up a major photo shoot with some of the best photographers. So I was talking to you as well.
I like that burgundy hat. Ooh,
yeah,
with that little rose pink. I can see my little bomber. You guys know I'm fly, so
we trying to set up some dope photo shoots where it's like you and other females as well and other guys. It's like all serious, no smiles, no nothing. It's just Can't Teach This.
Oh boy!
And the way, because the way Can't Teach This is like, it speaks for itself, you know. The way Driven Book is, the way you motivate people, the way you talk to people, it can't be taught. I can't teach you how I talk to people. I can't teach you how I motivate myself to wake up in the morning and go out and get the dollar, get the dime, hustle. You know what
actually,
I'm saying?
can I see? Because my live stream is going ham. They're like, can we see the stuff? Yeah, let me show you guys.
Well, we could. This is the hoodies. You know, this is the hoodies we have right now. This is just some of the
Can
hoodies
you guys
we're working
pull up
on.
the hats again?
We could LA, just pull up the hats again so we could show them.
Yes. I mean,
this is just a couple small stuff, nothing crazy. This is just what we have on the website right now. You know, we also have joggers on the website. We have T-shirts on the website. We have a lot of things. You know.
I want to see the burgundy one. Yes, ladies.
Yeah, we got the dad hats. You know, dad hats is popping right now, you know, for the summer. And, you know, we got a lot of stuff coming for the summer as well. We got crop tops. I don't know if you like to show your stomach off, you know. Make sure make sure the 6-packs is on point. Select the kid. Don't come up.
Slim, but we're getting there. But
you know what I'm saying?
They said joggers. You got joggers?
Yes, we have joggers.
Okay,
we have
cool.
joggers. We have snapbacks. I got
and
my
the
snapback
website,
on.
please. Let me text it. What's the website?
www.canteachthis.com. www.can'tteachthis.com. And it's basically just the way everybody is, it can't be taught. You know, the way Select the Kid DJs, he can't teach you that. You know, you're going to DJ different from him always because he's Select the Kid. You can't be him. I can't teach you to hustle like I hustle. I can't teach you to wake up and be motivated to go get the dollar like I'll get up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Sherman Brooke gets up. She just cried her heart out in church and came back in the game ready to go again. She can't teach you how she did that.
No, and you know what? Everybody has that in them. Don't get it twisted that we have something that you don't. You have in your own way, your own flavor, your own swag, and you got to find it. And that's what makes you authentic and makes you you. And that's why nobody can make his outfit or make his. You can't teach it because it's something he has. Yes. You have something to be creative, and if you can't design or anything, maybe you can market. Maybe you can make a website. Maybe you can be the next director. And talking about directors, what you just saw Get Out? That film.
Get Out.
How was it?
Get Out was a great movie. I thought it was a great movie. I still think it was weird. No, I don't care what anybody said. It's still a little weird. On the weird side, but other than that, it was a great movie. Shout out to the producer that made it, the marketing crew, and everybody that put it together. But overall, it was a weird movie, but it made sense in the direction of be careful who you trust. You know what I'm saying? Some people can I took the message as people can come to you posing as one thing and can be somebody completely different. Like the whole movie, everyone just kept thinking, oh, the family's crazy, this person's crazy, that person's crazy, and no one ever once took eye to the wife, the girl that he was with, the girlfriend. You know what I'm saying? They didn't realize it was the girlfriend the whole time that brought him to the house. Granted, sorry for anybody who's seen them who haven't seen it yet. I'm probably ruining it for you.
Why do you want to go all of that? Why?
Sorry for anybody that haven't seen the movie yet, but definitely, I feel like as a movie, he did a good job keeping away who you thought it would be compared to who people.
He just messed it all up. And my cousin on here talking about, that's you right, Raging Bull. Because I let me just say this because I haven't seen it. I know it was gonna be dope. I know that the director himself, he is a comedian. He's one of the what is his name?
I forgot his name. You gotta Google it up.
Ooh. How we talking about you?
Keep going,
you doing your thing too, but he's a comedian and he's been a long time comedian, and he wanted to bring reality to situations in a scary way and with a comedy relief in the movie. And I remember just looking at it.
Jordan Peele.
There we go. Jordan Peele. And he himself is very, like you said, weird and eclectic. And so I knew that he was going to bring that to his movie. I haven't seen it yet. But side note, did you see all the Trump memes that they did with that movie?
Oh my gosh.
I was in tears where it was like, Get Out. And Trump is talking and he's like there, like in front of the TV when his daughter is talking. He was like, don't let me. I was just like, you know what? Y'all a mess. But I honestly think that if there's a time, it's now for Black excellence because that movie made millions and millions of dollars.
Shockingly.
And it was making humor out of something that's real.
Yep.
You know, out of basically white supremacy. And I am for all colors, all nations. I am for unity. That is me. I don't care if you're Black. I really, really do hate anything that spotlights on one culture. I don't like it and separates other people like, oh, we're Black and we're beautiful, but you're white and you're a hot mess. No, you're doing the same thing. It's like
it doesn't make white people a hot mess if Black people are saying we're Black and we're beautiful. It's just shining light on Black people. You know, we've been on the bottom for so long. You know, it's an opportunity for you to shine, an opportunity for you to shed light on Black people, like the movie Hidden Figures. I don't know if you've seen that movie.
I did, and I love that movie. I'm not. Let me rephrase my words before some of y'all be tweeting like, "Bro, what's wrong with you?" No, I am for Black is beautiful. Black Lives Matter. But I'm talking about the subgroup that takes that and goes, black supremacy. Wait, you're doing the same thing that ruined the culture.
You're being a hypocrite.
You're just saying that you want to be on top and not them. And I am for support on all races, and we do. It is our time to shine as black people. And some people are probably like, all right, it's black people, this black. Yes, it is, because we, like you said, haven't had the platform for so long. We've been hidden figures. We've been in the background giving somebody else.
That movie is crazy to me. Like till this day, I just watched it actually this weekend, and to this day, to this moment, it just kills me that this woman or those women, all three of them, were out there doing such beautiful and great, motivating things to help us reach space, and got no credit for it.
And
zero credit.
Let's go to that movie, because
like,
that
movie. Can you believe something like that?
I ended up crying in that movie. I ended up going, "Yes, go girl!" Taraji, she killed it.
Killed it.
This is her time for real. Like, she's been killing butt in Empire, but
that by far I think is her best movie.
And Janelle Monáe.
Oh wow!
Did you see how
Who would have thought she could? I actually met Janelle Monáe in Nassau, because I go to Nassau, and I actually met her, and she gave me an autograph. I have an autograph. As well as Common. Shout out to Common.
I love
They probably don't even remember me now. But
I love them. I love both of them.
I think she's dope. She's a dope person, but I never thought she can act the way she was acting, you know?
Wow. I honestly thought that she was one-dimensional. Like you said, like, oh, okay, she's different, she's creative. And some people think she's weird because she's Janelle Monáe. But her story from the beginning, when she told me that, when she told the world, not just me, because I think everybody's just talking to me. But I'm like, wow, you go, girl. I be talking back to the TV like, really, Janelle? I can't believe they did that to you. I talk to babies, too. They know. So when Janelle told the world that she wears black and white because her mother was a maid, her grandmother was a maid. It was in her family that they were maids, and she repped that because she used to be a maid before she got signed. She used to clean people's houses in the city. And so she said it reminds her of humility and where she came from, and just honoring what brought her to that place, all that her parents and their parents did for her to have basically the opportunity to be Janelle Monáe, because they couldn't do that. She did, and she broke the barriers. And then when I saw her in that movie, and then I saw her in Moonlight, because we're gonna get into that.
Oh, she was in Moonlight.
She was in Moonlight as the gangster's girlfriend.
Don't tell me too much. I didn't see it yet.
Oh, but you can blow up, Get Out, and tell us the whole plot twist.
Go ahead.
No, I'm not gonna do. I'm not gonna do you.
I already ruined it for you.
No, it's all good. Because I'm like a scaredy cat. So
it's not a scary movie though.
I don't know. I'm just a scaredy cat. Like, I'll be the one, like a little kid, like, no, I don't want to see it. No.
It's not. That's the thing. Like, it's more like, I don't know if you've seen the movie with Taraji P. Henderson with the guy. I think he came to her house because he claimed his car broke down. I forgot what it was called, but
was it?
I forgot what it was called. But it's like that movie, you know. It's just a little jump here, a little scare here, but it's not like
it's like psychological stuff going on. That's why I said, I'm like, I might be throwing down the hallway. Like, I need to go pray real quick because I'm scared. But it's okay. Like, I'm probably going to go with my girls and see it, like, definitely. And just be silly. Yeah. But, no, like, Taraji in Hidden Figures really spoke to me about dreams, because she was gifted. And she didn't have her husband, lost her husband, had the 2 girls. It was quintessential to see that, once again, even though things seem like they're falling apart, even though she was the only black woman, black person, black woman defying odds with her mental. It was just like watching that and seeing how people try to dismiss her, try to be like, oh, you can't be in the room. And
you know what was the craziest part? How he highlighted all the information that could have helped them a long time ago.
Yep.
That she couldn't see, and she seen that one part and still figured it out.
Yep. And that's what happens. That's what happens when you're blessed and highly favored. And not only that, when you have ambition. And these are the 3, I guess, P's. That's funny, Brenda. Shout out to you from Dance Ministry in Upper Room. She said this on a phone call, and she's a teacher. And she said, I tell my students 3 things that will make you successful: perseverance, purpose, and something else. I think it was perseverance, purpose, and passion. Those 3 things will get you to wherever you want to go in life. And I think that is very vital, because if you don't have purpose, passion, and also, like I said, perseverance, because there's so many defeats that she faced before that one. The computer, they said, nope, the computer got it, even though she worked all the way up.
And what's crazy is the fact that she had to run to the bathroom all the way across town just to use it. And I was actually happy when she finally said where she was, because they kept asking him, where are you when I need you right now? Why are you not in the room when I need you right now? She goes, I had to go to the bathroom all the way across town because there's no bathrooms for me here. There's no coffee for me here. And then I just felt like that was the most powerful moment for her in that movie. And then when he went and he took the stick and just knocked down the colored sign, said the colored bathroom, he just knocked the sign out.
Shout out to him, because that's what I'm talking about. Support. He was supporting her as a person. People forget that we're all humans. We're all part of humanity. We just look different, and we're different for good reasons. We challenge one another. We what I call it is like seeing different parts of God's heart. Like, we're all different piece of him. And so when I get to meet you, it's like, wow, like, you so different, but you so dope.
And what was that also crazy is that they could have all given up. They could have easily given up. She could have said, I can't keep running to this bathroom every day. I can't. And just gave up. And we probably would have never seen space.
Let's highlight what was her name? I'm so sorry. This is why you need to do your homework and research, because I don't remember the supporting actress who was also in another movie with Viola Davis. But she, the one that actually ran all of the colored girls, the unit, and she was asking for the supervisor position. And they were like, nope, we're not going to give it to you. We don't need it. And she just kept, she didn't fight back the way that they fought back, being malicious, being condescending. She just kept such a positive.
Octavia Spencer.
I love her.
She played Dorothy in the movie. Dorothy.
Yes, and she also featured in a new movie about God, as she plays God in that movie.
Really?
Yes, and it's been controversial. I haven't seen it yet, but because she's a woman, Christians are like upset in an uproar that it's a black woman that's God in this movie.
Wow.
I think it's called I Am something, but yeah, it just came out and it's like uproar. Wow. And it's another movie focusing on black excellence, because she's the main character and she's God in the movie, and she's a woman.
So how do you feel about that? Because everyone knows God is a man.
Well, that's funny. I feel like God doesn't have a sex. He's
a soul.
He's a being, a force. And I feel like he's whatever you need him to be. But if we're in his image and both man and female, that means that he's all of that. Like, he doesn't have a sex. But I will say this, because there's been times where God has played my mom and God has played my dad. That's why I said he is what you need him to be. Because sometimes you need, honestly, look at him like father, because I feel like for me that's what connects with me more than anything. But I'm not going to knock someone that says like God is a female to them, because to me he's just a force.
Can I chime in on this?
Yeah.
Because
all right.
Technically you are correct. All right, I'm actually going to theology classes.
Wait a minute. StrongIsland.com in the building. He's going to theology school.
I just completed my Christology class.
Wow.
And, technically, God is a man. He is our father. But God is both male and female. And so you are right in to a certain degree, because he is everything. He is our creator, and he's able to, like you say, okay, if Jesus is his son, then where's the mother? Okay, because God through the Trinity, the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, God created with the Holy Spirit Jesus Christ. So God technically is male and female together, although he really is. He is our father.
Yeah.
But he really truly contains everything.
You see?
So you're actually right.
It to me, and that's another thing. It's not about me being right for the sake of me being right, because I feel like that's where a lot of believers, I'll say, because it could be all different types of faiths, go wrong when they try to push on other people what's right for them. You need to understand That God is a loving God. He's not a God that would be condescending. He's not a God that would be disrespectful. He's not a God that will make you feel, just like I said, white supremacy, black supremacy. He's not about that. If he's a father of all, he loves. Love for all. And you got to show people love, because most of the time, I was not raised in a church. When I mean I got it, I felt like I would never end up in a church. But my own personal, I found him for myself, and I was like, you know what? This is not what I thought. He got a sense of humor. I've been in the club with God. I'll get into it one of these days about things that has happened to me, opportunities, including this show that has come to me in the most odd ways, through atheists, because he doesn't care about certain things that religion makes it like him seem to be. And it is what it is. And I don't knock somebody for their process and their journey in life, because who am I to judge you? Who am I to say you're right and I'm wrong? Because we're all wrong in some way. We don't have the capacity, this whole big force and whole big being, we don't have the capacity to understand him or try to fathom to understand him. So, hey, my truth though is my truth. And I respect it if it's different from yours.
Of course.
And I know that what is fundamentally the same is that God is love. I always feel that whatever faith, whatever you believe in, whatever, he is love. He's genuine love, and he's shown me through that. And I've been the one that's like, nah, psych. No, you don't.
So, LA, how do you feel about a woman playing God?
Well, I was about to say that. I think I don't think it's a matter of a black woman playing God. Okay, it's the fact of a woman playing God, because I think that's what may be the sticky issue there. I think is if there was if it was a white woman playing God, Christians would not be happy with it. Also, it's the same reason. It kind of goes back to why priests are not women. Okay, in the Catholic religion, because it's like let's say you're a mother, okay, and you have a child. If you wanted to pick another mother to take care of your child, you would never pick a man. A man could never be a mother. He could be a good parent, he could be a good father, but he could never be a mother, or what you could be to your child. So that's kind of the thing, the sticky point there is, I know, yes, God is both male and female and everything contained in one, but technically he is our Father. And, the main thing is believing in God, and only one God and no other false gods.
There you go.
Jesus said, but the way to God is through him. And the difference between the Old Testament and New Testament, if you notice in the Old Testament, God is he punishes people. He does a lot of, he smites people. He's very forceful. He's actually scary in the Old Testament. The Old Testament was for the Jews. Okay, God used the Jews to set the example, and once he set the example with the Jews, he was going to take that and make it universal. So when he sent Jesus Christ down, Jesus Christ, the New Testament, that's the new covenant. That supersedes the Old Testament. That's why the Old Testament may be in the current Bible, but we don't follow all those Jewish laws. Okay, there's 414 laws in the Old Testament. We don't follow those laws anymore. The New Covenant supersedes the Old Testament.
I would sneeze and go to hell if that was the case.
The New Testament is God crazy. God is love. Jesus is love. And you cannot believe in Jesus Christ and have hatred in you, because then you're not truly believing in Jesus Christ. And Jesus also, he told his disciples, and he said to people, why are you persecuting me? And they would say to him, but we didn't do anything to you. He says, but by not helping that person, you didn't help me. By not feeding or clothing that person, you didn't feed or clothe me. So God is love. You cannot believe in God if you have hatred in you. If you must love unconditionally. And we do not judge. Only God can judge.
Amen.
So,
wow,
for a girl,
come on.
Listen, for a girl who never went to school or never got, was in church, you were absolutely right. By just going with your gut feeling, technically you were like 95% on point.
There you go.
And you know what's crazy? I just know that's why I am who I am. I'm a prototype. Because I feel like my own path and my own purpose is to bring his light and his love in areas that religious people won't go.
Of course.
And being my face, being as cute as I am, people were like, "You go to church?" I would have never known, Brooke.
It's
people
crazy. Who judge a book by its cover.
And when they get to know me, and they always say like, "How does that happen for you?" I'm
well, you know what's crazy? The same way you are, the same thing about me. People see me, my hat's backwards, or I'm doing this, I'm doing that.
I'm not even gonna
front. And then when I put on my collared shirt and my tie, and I post on Instagram just like I would do anywhere else, going to church. Hey, what's up in church? It's like, whoa, you in church? And it's the fact that you are proud to do it. You're not scared to do it. And just like I am, I'm like,
you're
I'm
yourself,
in church,
and you're a well-rounded person.
I go to church.
You are a well-rounded human being. You have different facets of you.
And I haven't missed a week of church in 10 months, not 1 week.
Wow.
That's what's up. Clap it up for LA.
Yep. And I'll be honest with you, it totally changed my life.
Wow.
Totally.
And you just started going?
I just started going back about 11 months ago, and it's been consistently, because it took me a long time. You know, when you go to church, especially a Catholic church, it's a little hard to understand, but once you actually understand the liturgy and the sacraments and everything, and it just started to totally change my life. And then I actually went to theology class. So next month, April 8th, I will receive my theology certificate from the Archdiocese of Rockville Center.
Congratulations. You see, we have a lot of things going on here. We have a lot. Wait, what about our radio DJ? Hey, shout out. Come on. Say hi to the people.
He's shy. Let's get shy.
Just so you know, if you ever, the New Testament, the Old Testament is amazing. There's a lot of wise things in there, is amazing things in there, but the New Testament is where it's at. The New Testament is all about love, and it's some of the most beautiful stories you could ever imagine. So if you ever read the New Testament, read the Gospels. They are absolutely incredible.
Now, I want to ask you, who's in charge of rewriting these testaments? Seeing how it's from all the way back then, how are these people like rewriting this?
Well, the Gospels actually were written by the original people.
Yes.
They just weren't written by their hands, because back then, like, Jesus didn't write anything down. So back then, oral tradition was very important. And if people transferred the oral tradition and they didn't get it right, or they changed a fact, people would say, hey, wait a minute, that's not what Jesus said, or that's not how it's supposed to go. So oral tradition was transferred. The Gospels were written in 70 AD, okay, which is about 40 years after Jesus Christ died and was resurrected. So they were written, but they were translated. They were kind of told to somebody else, and somebody else wrote them for them, but they are actually on point. Now, there's a lot of lost scriptures. You heard the ones that they found, the ancient scripts in the caves and everything. I forget what they're called, but a lot of that stuff was not written at that time. They were written 100 years later, and they're not included when they canonized the Bible. They're not actually included in there. But everything in the Bible, in the Old Testament and the New Testament, is sacred scripture.
Okay.
Now, when you get into Protestants have 9 books that they don't include in there because they were written in Greek and not Hebrew, so they don't believe that they're sacred scripture. But yeah, no, they're real. They're everything that was put in there was written at the time after Jesus' death, and anything that was written too late or 100 years later, they didn't include it, because there's a lot of stories, about Jesus' younger years, but they're just not right.
Okay. All right, so there you have it. We found out some new things about LA.
I know.
Jeremy Brooks, right?
And one more thing, I'll throw in a scripture in there, because it says that, as he was talking about those who wrote it, or who wrote the Bible, it was said that it was Holy Spirit led, meaning that the force that we believe in, God, who we believe in, God, who was Jesus Christ, the Son, through his Spirit, he inspired them to write. And that's why the Bible is actually something that every story makes it's like a different view. Like, we're in the same, how we're here and there's different cameras. Mm-hmm. It's the same story, different views, different perspectives, and they all correlate like they all interconnect. So you'll read one thing and then you'll read something, you'll be like, oh, like it'll be like, oh, John ran down the street, and you learn something from that, and then you read like maybe 8 chapters later in a different book, Matthew was like, I ran after John, and then you see a different side, and it's like, wow, it's really like
because they're not written in order. It's not a book; it's a collection of books, and they were canonized and brought together, but they were all separate scripts. When people read it before the Bible was canonized, the Bible wasn't around till in the 300s with Constantine. But basically, they were all separate scriptures. So people read this story, they read the Psalms, they read this, they read that, and they were all separate. So when you read the Bible, it's not a beginning to end story.
It's like it almost feels, which for me it's like a living, breathing. What it is, it feels like you're there when you read it. It speaks to your now. It's like your history, but at the same time, it's like a living, breathing, moving thing. Like it's in the works. Yep. And so, with that being said, I'm so glad that we were able to keep it real on certain things that people keep quiet about. You ever notice that when spirituality, people are like, well, I go to church, because people get scared. They're so afraid of judgment. No judgment-free zone. Judgment-free zone from here. And we could talk about his love of Hennessy the same way our love of Jesus. It is what it is. Like, and it's just we're all right where we're supposed to be.
Listen, man, I don't care who you believe in. Just believe in something. Don't act like you don't believe in anything. All right, because I could believe in God because I love my God. She could believe in God because she loves her God. You believe in something. Don't go around here not believing in anything.
Faith is something. It is the most powerful thing to have.
Definitely.
Because when you have faith in a higher being, you'll have faith in yourself. That means you'll believe in yourself, and therefore you will never give up. Like Beyonce said, winners never quit on themselves. Because you have faith. You'll be like, wait a minute. Like, no matter how low or how down you'll get, you'll be like, nah, I can't quit. I can't quit on me because I have faith in me.
There you go. All right, Selector Kid. We're going to send it over to you, pay a few bills real quick, and then we're going to come back. We're going to talk about some Remy and Nicki beef and see how people feel about that topic, all right? Strong Island Radio, Keep It 100 radio show. You can call us up right now, 516-945-9099. All right, and we rock out with us, man. It's Driven Brook, it's Raging Bull. Selector Kid, what up?
Oh, I love this track. Go ahead, DJ.
What's up, Miss Geddes?
I don't understand why you're so cold to me. With every breath you breathe, I see there's something going on. I don't understand why you're so cold. Are we taking time or time out? I can't take the in-between. Asking me for space here in my house. You know how to fuck with me, acting like we're not together. After everything that we've been through, sleeping up under the covers. I'm so far away from you, distant. When we're kissing, feel so different. Baby, tell me, how did you get so cold enough to chill my bones? It feels like I don't know you anymore. I don't understand why you're so cold to me. With every breath you breathe, I see there's something going on. I don't understand why you're so cold, yeah. Whoa, yeah. Whoa, yeah. I don't understand why you're so cold. What you holding on for? If you wanna leave, just leave. Why you wanna bite your tongue for? The silence is killing me, acting like we're not together. If you don't want this, then what's the use? Sleeping up under the covers. I'm so far away from you, distant. Ooh. When we're kissing, it feels so different. Baby, tell me, how did you get so cold enough to chill my bones? It feels like I don't know you anymore. So club isn't the best place to find the lovers, so the bar is where I go. Me and my friends at the table doing shots, tripping fast, and then we talk slow. Over and start up a conversation with just me, and trust me, I'll give it a chance. Now take my hand, stop it, and the man on the jukebox, and then we start to dance. And I'm singing like, girl, you know I want your love. Love was handmade for somebody like me. Come on now, follow my lead. I may be crazy, don't mind.
Man, I just gotta wake up. Past few months I've been real rough. My whole damn life I've been real tough. So please don't judge me. So brush it off, hold your head up. Mean I care if you're fed up. Our only peace is within us. So please don't judge me. But what don't kill me makes me strong, 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 strong. And I'm just trying to hold on. We gotta take our time with life. Every kiss, every fight, every night. Let me take this time to say I love you. Right now I fret up. I fret up. 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 And I ain't got no problem. Me just to live my life. Got no problem when you choose to smile. Got no problem to say I love you. And I ain't got no problem. Me just to live my life. Got no problem when you choose to smile. Got no problem to say I love you. Bless up when I wake up. Good vibes help you stay up. Guidance is the way up. No, I won't judge you. Before the day's up, bless the one that is laid up. Spread a smile, stay prayed up. Say I love you.
I live with you, make myself at home. Make you feel like you're in control. Take my time, I'm gonna take it slow. Make you feel like I'm in and go. I'm on it. Giving you till the morning time. I make you want it.
Sexy ladies, slow baby when you want one. Slow baby when you want one.
Oh.
Baby when you want one. Slow baby when you want one. Come next to me. Love when you're next to me. You're gonna be the death of me. You're your destiny. Flex for me. Slow baby when you want
Where your
one.
heart, girl, I got your card. Take where your heart, me, I tell you from start. Take where your heart, girl, I got your card. Take where your heart, me, I tell you from start. I'ma tell you what I promise. Come with me, I'll leave you so weak. Girl, you know I'm the novice. Gotta get you before you get me. Lay with you, make myself at home. Make you feel like you're in control. Take my time, I'm gonna take it slow. Make you feel like I'm in control.
If nothing to me, you're there by my side. You do anything, make any sacrifice. You know vendetta, do you right. Put pressure on the sitting all night. Can I give you that? Nothing to me, you're there by my side. You do anything, make any sacrifice. You know vendetta, do you right. Put pressure on the sitting all night. Can I give you that?
wanna kiss those lips, baby, one day. Can we go see a movie on a Monday? Got the club going up on a Tuesday. You gotta go to work on a Wednesday, and you gotta go to school on a Thursday. Friday, we'll be turning up on a Friday, or on a Saturday, chill on a Sunday. Cause I wanna spend time with you. I wanna spend my money on you, and I wanna spend time with you. I don't even have a clue, girl. We gon' realize everything will be alright.
I say na 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 na, I say na 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 na, say na 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 na, I say na 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 na, I say na na na, I say na 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 na, I say na na na, I say na 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 na. I'll never run it easy for the brands and the bling and the expensive thing. Oh, I never run the money, never a nice living. And mama say, oh, you could have it all, just work hard for yours. I say, mama, you know I'll work hard for sure. Now Jaja bless me with the opportunity to fly country to country. Now I could drink champagne when I thirst. Now I could see only thing I never see. They say this hour youth man so long, but I thank the father and the family. Now no bad mind boy they can stop me. And every show I smiling cause trust me, life is so lovely. Whoa, and I'm far from finished. Whoa, and I can't believe it. No, see I'm far from finished. Take a wine day, take a wine day. Oh yo yo yo, baby, I've traveled through the stars and many moons to find you, baby. The sugar on your skin, the sweetest melanin, yeah. See when you step out into the light and your body looking right. No constellation in the sky could ever take your shine. I'll travel a million miles just to look up on your smile, baby. Look up to the clouds right now. Say it to me, I will be around for the entire night. See, baby, while I'm close, I'll be here by your side. You're doing things to me that I cannot deny. The way you're looking, girl, you are so certified. Put me back one time when you give me that fast wine, fast wine, fast wine, fast wine, fast wine, fast wine. Take my boat to the dockside and anchor down by the bedside. Give me that fast wine, fast wine, fast wine, fast wine, fast wine, fast wine. Take my boat to the dockside and anchor down by the bedside.
Feel like I'm in a red light district. Feel like I'm in a red light district. And when she flip and then she bust display. Feel like I'm in a red light district. Well, every man like a woman with skills. Make you take big money and change them to singular bills. And when she talk to you with those hips, she make you wanna tip, 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 tip. Lord, it's like a woman that strip. When soca play and them girls shake their bumper, every man say they activate the lumber. Rough man to speak out, some try to reach out. Come backstage to get in one number. This girl is sweet, she just too damn sweet. Jungle beef and suburban meat, I feel like I'm on Bourbon Street. She make me ball. Feel like I'm in a red light district. Feel like I'm in a red light district. And when she flip and then she must display. Feel like I'm in a red
Baby, me say rock and come in. I mean, I let pull it rock and come in. Whoa, if all the car stop and come in. How they ready to rock and go, rock and go, rock and come in, rock and come in. I mean, I let pull it rock and come in. Whoa, if all the car stop and come in. How they ready to rock and go, rock and go, rock and come in. Your body clean, girl, you are a queen. LTIG.
Selector Kid, just burn the fire, it's, you know, when I see the college live, you know what I mean?
Baby, me say rock and come in. I mean, I let pull it rock and come in. Whoa, if all the car stop and come in. How you ready to rock and go, rock and go, rock and come in, rock and come in. I mean, I let pull it rock and come in. Whoa, if all the car stop and come in. How you ready to rock and go, rock and go, rock and come in. The way she move her body, I'm making me want it. I can't
Ladies and gentlemen, we are live. We are back. We are back. Strong Island Radio, Keep It 100 Radio Show. You was just rocking with Selector Kid doing his thing over there. Guyanese DJs. Book your Guyanese DJs out there, all right? Now, the next topic we starting up is this Remy and Nicki Minaj beef. We didn't talk about it yet on Strong Island Radio, Keep It 100 Radio Show. Today is the first day we're going to talk about it. And let's put our thoughts together and see if we can put it to bed. Or is it going to keep going? Because Remy got to respond or what?
Listen,
how do you feel?
Wait, Nicki responded? My mic's not on? Of course. Of course. Of course. Like, they got to turn the mic off for the Nicki fan.
Oh, so you are a Nicki fan.
I am. Listen, I am all about Remy Ma. First of all, let's go back. Let's do the real nitty gritty.
Let's hear it.
Remy Ma was one of the first female rappers that was like tough and rough after Lil' Kim, who came out with I'm Conceited, I Got a Reason. So I respect her.
Mm-hmm.
I respect what she did in this industry. I respect who she is as a rapper, or authentic rapper. She writes her own rap. She does her own thing, and she can be intimidating. If Remy Ma steps to me, I'll be like, you know what, girl, it's all right.
Let me fall back.
I'll pray for you. Don't.
So who do you feel right now is dominating this battle between Nicki Minaj and Remy Ma?
I think Nicki. You know why?
Really? No, let me hear your reason. Go ahead.
First of all, because Nicki is doing it with a bit of class. You know why?
There's no class.
Yeah, there is.
There's no class in war.
She's being business minded. Let's just keep it like that. She knows that she doesn't really have to do much. Remy Ma was smart too, because she knows her album just dropped. More controversy brings more sales. So you already know.
I even bought Plato Plomo shit. That album is fire too.
And I heard it. I like a couple of songs. There's a song that I was like, "What's going on?" But to be honest, because it was just like there was a song where she was saying something about taking your man and doing this. I'm not about that, but it's just the way that it was said. It just sounded bad. But the other song, she has another song with Fat Joe because it's a double album that they did together.
Yep.
Most of the songs, I am with it. It's lit. Congratulations to both of them, especially after Fat Joe's hiatus for like how many years?
Yeah, he was gone.
He was gone.
50 put him to bed.
Remy Ma was locked up, and just to see her come back and everything just be reinstated, girl.
But it just shows how the game is. Like, you could be down 1 minute and then you be back up if you drop a hit.
Mm-hmm.
You know, All the Way Up was a hit. It was a dope track. No matter what happened in the past, All the Way Up was a hot track. It put them both on the map, and this is where they at. But as for the beef, I think we need to just take money, put it to the side. Put the money to the side. It's not about the money. It's not about any of that right now. It's about bars. Let's get back to the bars. Cassidy, bars. Papoose, bars.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? And that's what it's all about. It's about lyrics.
Well, I'll tell you that much. Remy, so far, because she's had the most bars. When I told you I was at work, I'm counting the money. I'm like, yo, Remy, you still going? Oh, you got shots in the butt shot. I was like,
7 minutes to kill.
When I told you she didn't take a breath, she's like, I'm going to murder you. I was just like, still counting. I'm like, you know what? You did. You did. You said everything. And then she came out with diss track number 2, right? I was like, there's still more?
She beating it. She killing her.
I have to say, she really did. She really went in. She went ham, and she said all that you could say. Like, she been here. Like, she just put us on to a lot of things that we don't know is valid, but the way that she rhymed about it was like a conversation. So, like I said, I respect her like ether style of rap coming at Nicki. And I wanted to see from both of them. I wanted to not see, oh, you a rat, you a hoe. I don't want to see that. I want to see artistry like Jay-Z fighting 50 likes Nas. There we go. Boom. Jay-Z fighting Nas like on some lyrical like go head to toe.
How do you feel about the fact that Nicki had to do a comeback track but throw Drake and Lil Wayne on it? How do you feel about that? And then try to pull we trying to make a hit and make money off of it type of thing, when she could have just did it by herself. If you that popping, if you that queen of rap, why do you need 2 other artists to even if it's about making a hit track and make money off it, or be a business mind about it? Do it by yourself. Make a track by yourself. Why do you always need somebody to help you when it comes down to the attack being on you?
Don't do it. Like I said, but she was smart because I don't think she wanted everyone to think that she actually took Remy Ma seriously. So she kind of wanted it to be like, oh, I'm just making another song. Bye. That's how I feel that Nicki went about it. She was like, I'm not gonna, because it already did what it needed to do. When Remy Ma started coming at her, it was like all lights went on Remy. And she did her, let me just say this, Remy, you made sure that if you were going to come and attack somebody, you were going to attack. Okay? You did. But I feel like Nicki was more so like,
And
let
what
me
about
just do this. Let me just make a song and actually make coins off of it, but it's not that serious. And I want to let you see like it's not that serious. But if it was me, because remember when there was that Little Kim and Nicki?
Oh, we got it?
Woo!
Let's go into a quick couple seconds of it.
Let's play it.
Hit it, Selector.
The 7 minute.
I told you I wasn't talking about your dumb ass and look stupid. You literally got a dumb ass talking cray, and we all know that you dumb ass. You get donkey of the day, yeah, you dumb ass.
This is the diss track, people.
Bitches being your sons. How you take my 09 jail tweet and run, talking about bringing knives to a fight with guns when the only shot you ever took was in your buns. And I saw me your all-star who told me your ass dropped. He couldn't fuck you for 3 months because your ass dropped. Now I don't think I understand how bad her ass got. The implants that she had put in her ass pop. I was like, damn, 90 days and you couldn't have box. Did she at least compensate? Start giving you mad top. Her name Minaj, right? She ain't throw you some bad thoughts. He said, nah, that's when I knew you was really a trash bop. You was screaming free Remy when I was upstate.
Now, that was Remy going in on Nicki for everybody viewing right now. Shout out to everybody on the check-in. I feel like she murdered her and it was over because the reason why it was over, because just like people try to say with Meek, she took way too long to respond. And then when she finally responded, it was with 2 other people, especially the top artists in rap right now, Drake and Lil Wayne. So
you have that song?
You have. Yeah.
I need to really like go in and listen to it, but I just feel like she was like whatever, because Nicki was in Paris. And like I said, I'm gonna be a little biased because I love Nicki.
Definitely being biased.
But I'll say this: when it comes to penmanship, I can't be mad at Remy. I told you that from the beginning. She really just went in and did it ether style. She went in and Nicki. I honestly was like, because remember when Little Kim and Nicki had their little beef? I'm a Nicki fan, but I didn't like how she was trying to play the person who really put her on to her creativity.
She copied her whole swag.
And I know this on a personal level because I was following Nicki before Nicki became Nicki Minaj. And I was watching her videos, almost like you, where you see things and you're like, who is that? I always love females who could be something I couldn't. Meaning that they were raunchy with their mouth. Like, I was at that time voiceless. That's why we're here. We're giving a voice to the voiceless. And so at that time, I couldn't speak up for myself. So I like girls like Little Kim who was like, you gonna eat it out or what? Like, who would just keep it or like Remy Ma. I love when she came out, I'm conceited. I got what? Like that whole like don't try to take advantage. Don't try to step to me. I am like strong and I'm here with the boys. And so when Nicki came out, before she became Nicki Minaj, that everybody knew, Oginka, when she came out, I was very interested in her, and she was posing like Little Kim. She on her MySpace. Remember those MySpace days? I was following her. She had the pictures. She had all of that. Don't do. You are. I feel like
don't bite the hand that feeds you, man.
Exactly. You can't tell Little Kim. She didn't make you because you were another notch. I felt like Nicki has her own gift and her own, but you started from her swag. You did. And so even though she did kind of beat her, I'm sorry, she nailed Little Kim. Like Nicki really killed her with the comeback.
That's the thing that kills me though. That's the thing that kills me. When Little Kim came for you, it was so easy and quick for you to throw that because you knew what it was about. But now it's like a bully. She beating up on somebody that's really can't defend himself. Because Little Kim, obviously, she's older now. She's not really lyrically where she used to be. So it's an easy target.
Oh, wait, but isn't a legend supposed to always be a legend?
Yeah, but a legend of her time. It's different times now. These guys today, these kids today, they like to hear mumble jumble rap. So they don't really want to hear real bars.
So if you told me like Drake stepped to Jay-Z, you don't think Jay-Z would murder him?
See, But that's the thing, though. What's crazy though is listen. This is where I'm gonna come in and tell you how technical it is. Jay-Z, I personally would feel will handle the situation like a boss, which he has been doing because Drake's.
So Nicki didn't do that.
No, she didn't, and this is why. Why Jay-Z. He first of all, he wouldn't even respond to Drake if Drake tried to come for him because Jay-Z's a legend. He's already put in the books as a legend. Lil' Kim, where she failed was she went at Nicki too many times.
Yeah,
and
like,
went hard
like
it was her job. Exactly.
Yeah,
you don't
that's
need
what
to
I
respond.
said about Lil' Kim.
You don't need to pay that any
said
attention.
That. I really
you
did.
at the highest point of your career.
You don't need to. No.
They just honored her on what was that rap show? The Hip Hop Awards a while back. So you already know the level you stand. You don't need to respond. Jay-Z, he wouldn't even respond to Drake. And on top of that, the problem where I said it would still seem like Drake even had a chance is because these fans today, they put so much credit into Drake. Like for instance, on Back to Back, they really gave him so much credit just because he said, "Oh, is it a girl tour or a world tour?" So what if your girls do? If me and you were together and you were doing good, you doing good in your life, you making money, and I'm coming out and supporting you. That's bad.
But no,
that's bad that he got a woman that's doing her thing.
You got bodied by a singing nigga got me. I was like, you know what, Meek, that's what I'm saying. You got bodied by someone that's not their crap. Like you, the hood rapper. You're not even. I can't categorize him as that. But it's like. That's supposed to be, you're supposed to murder him. But the same thing, I thought Nicki was going to do the same thing. I haven't heard the track, but I thought she was not going to respond. I thought that, and I think the heat got too heavy and that she said something. But if you, like you said, what I will give you credit for, why did you come with the crew? This is not Jumpman time. It's not. It's you shine time. If you're going to respond, as yourself. That's in rap culture, as an ether style. It's just a one-man battle.
There you go.
But when it comes to business, my girl, she's smart.
Listen, all right, but look, there was talk about Papoose and Remy about to do a track, and let me tell y'all, Papoose ain't no punk when it comes to lyrics. He gonna bring them bars.
Really?
He's gonna bring them. He's one of the best to ever do the whole alphabet. From
he did. He did do the alphabet right. He did. But I was not. I feel like Fabulous is a better rapper than him.
Oh, but that's the thing. You comparing people that's not involved. They're not involved.
Oh, okay. We can't go
We're
there.
running out of time, people. We got 1 minute left until the show's over. Me and Driven Brook could go all day up here on this topic or any topic. So stay tuned. Next week, Sunday, of course, is another show. Make sure y'all tune in 10 p.m. to 12. Download the TuneIn app and come rock with us. Of course, April 22nd is the next big event. I'll let you guys know more about it next week, Sunday. You have your
Master Beauty class at Walt Whitman Mall. If you want to be a part of that, you would have to come to the store and sign up for it because it's space that's limited. But we're going to be doing things from skincare to foundation to being beat to the gods. Yeah. And just God is good. Dance ministry. If you need a church home, if you need somewhere to go or someone to pray for you, you can contact me, drivenbrook@gmail.com. Upper Room Church is where I go to at the moment. Or if you want to watch something live stream One Church LA. That's an amazing hub. So if you don't feel like that's your scene where you go into a church, that's like church, like literally church at home. And just keep the faith, keep positivity in yourself, and keep going. Never give up. We love you. Keep it 100. All day, every day.
Follow me on Instagram at Mr. Raging Bull. Select the Kid. You got anything to say, or you're not gonna say nothing the whole
at
night?
Driven Brook for those who don't know. At Driven Brook. He is so shy.
That's our show. Continue to rock with us. We love y'all. Peace.